Joe Gaselli, social media manager for Greenway Health, back here at Engage 2018. Just wrapped up on the general session for Sunday morning, and what a great keynote speaker and motivational speech we had from Kevin Brown, who is kind enough to take a couple minutes before he's got to head out to join us for Facebook Live. Kevin, thanks for joining me.
Pleasure.
And great speech this morning. And what do you hope that those in attendance here take away from that?
Exactly what we said, right? You were born extraordinary, so act like it. You know, it's easy with the stress and pressures of life to get locked into doing things a certain way. We forget why we do what we do. And I think everybody on the planet was created with talents, gifts, and abilities as unique as their fingerprints. And it's our call to show up every single day and pour that into the people we serve and serve with. That's what leaves an imprint on the communities that we serve. That's what allows us to move people from where they are to someplace else. And that's what gives us a rich life. Right? We can chase money, we can chase business, we can do all kinds of things, but if we don't leave an imprint, if we don't make an impact, then what's the point? And so I hope they leave empowered, engaged, obviously, and understanding why they do what they do and why it matters to their communities more than anything on the planet to leave their mark on those communities and to serve people at a high level, especially with what they do. They care for people and they help people heal, and I think that's really important.
Now, I do have about 15 minutes of today's keynote speaker on our Facebook Live page, and you'll see it archived in our videos very shortly, and we'll share it around our social media networks. We've also passed it along to Kevin. And Kevin, if folks wanted to learn more, how would they find out more information about you and the Hero Effect, the book that you wrote?
Yeah, best way to find me is online, kevinbrownspeaks.com. The Hero Effect book is on Amazon, and just super blessed to do what I do, so I'd love to hear from everybody.
And let's just briefly talk about a little bit about the book, The Hero Effect, and what would people expect to find in that?
Well, let me give you the through line. The through line is being your best when it matters the most. Now, if we really kind of think through that and think about what does it mean to be your best when it matters most, that doesn't apply to just business. It's certainly important to business. It's what separates world-class companies from everybody else. It's what separates high performers. It's what separates world-class moms and dads and friends and partners, and it's what separates world-class people from everybody else, people that show up with the best version of themselves and not mailing it in, not caught up in yesterday, not too focused on tomorrow, but really to own this space. And it's been my experience, most people blow through this moment really, really quick, and they don't show up for the moments of their lives. And that's where all the magic happens. So that's the through line, right? And if you remember from the keynote, we talked about the classic definition of a hero, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I think that's exactly the opposite. I think heroes are extraordinary people who choose not to be ordinary. From our military men and women to world changers to moms and dads, doctors and nurses, everybody on the planet, we have an obligation to be our extraordinary self. You were born extraordinary, so act like it.
Well, Kevin, thank you for coming to
Pleasure.
Engage 18.
Pleasure.
Great keynote
Pleasure.
speech this morning, and hopefully we all take something home from that. And those watching learn something. So again, Amazon, you can get his book and also visit his website, kevinbrownspeaks.com. We'll be back very shortly on Facebook Live as we recap today's customer awards. And for more Facebook Live coverage, stay tuned to our page throughout the day at Engage 18.